What's up, Des? What's up, Don? I haven't, buddy hasn't participated in our little hangouts in so long. It's strange to see you here, buddy. Bro, I haven't. Never mind. All the days. No, literally does. That's exactly what he's been on. That and crusading the world. It's funny. Have you traded yet, Dom? No? Okay, no man's land? I understand. Yeah, I want priority high too. That would be the most ideal scenario, honestly. I was kind of hoping for that when I was game planning last night. We just get like a... There you go. Something like that. But now we're here. But will this hold? So I said 650 in the tank. And I don't love this that much because it's like a pre-market level. Post-contract roll, I don't think it's that significant. So very much no man's land, buddy. You're correct. What's up, Albert? What's your game plan today, Albert? Alberta? Alert. Same line. Jeez. Like the music? Hell yeah. Yeah, hold the 650. But I'm not like... I also kind of like this right here. The little structure. But I'm not too eager to jump in here either. I'm just not... I'm not loving it too much, man. Well, so let's see how this reaction here goes. I think if... let's see what the 2 hour is. I think if it really starts dumping, we'll see prior day high. And that would be ideal. Brother, I would fuck off so hard you will never hear from me. I would 100% trade solo and just never post. Probably yeah, scuba mode, yeah. We had this dude Scuba back in the day. He was our moderator in the traders think tank. And he was like a really good trader. He got so rich he just disappeared one day. He might be dead, I don't know, but ideally dying aside, that's kind of how I want to do it. Just one day I'll just hop off the grid, delete all my social media. That's it. Never hear from me again. Nah, I never got his number. The think tank wasn't that friendly back then, I gotta say. But yeah, but he was living in Lake Tahoe, man. Or off Lake Tahoe. That's the last I heard of him. He bought a house. He had like a mansion in Lake Tahoe and a G-Wag, brand new G-Wagon. That was that. A couple months later, bro was gone. Dude, yeah, Think Tank back then was brutal, man. It was not friendly. Thanks, Des. Thing is, though, like, PTG isn't ever going anywhere. Kyle loves all of this. Like, he loves the hustle, man. He's gonna, like, I bet you tomorrow is gonna be his third day of vacation. He's gonna be itching, bro. Like, he's gonna be itching to get back and check the charts and all that. Like, just how he is. That's why you see him fucking sending charts while he's on vacation. This dude can't live without it. No, bro, that's the crazy part. We did not even share strategies back then, bro. Like, you were on your own unless, you know, unless you got cool with somebody in the DMs. You just had to figure it out, bro. God damn. Me and Dom caught this thing at the worst time. Yeah, unless you paid for it, but crazy. So yeah, see, like I'm the opposite. I've been doing a whole lot of nothing for 10 years, so I'll be happily to keep on doing that. Bro, like, the whole reason I got into trading is so I don't have to work, like, socialize and clock in and be in traffic, all that shit. It's literally why I never quit it. The idea of being remote, you know, working from anywhere, whenever, is just perfect. What changed? What made it not friendly? It just wasn't like, it was just like a regular chat, regular chat. Can't even, it's been so long ago and I'm so used to how it is now, I can't even recall how it really was, but it just wasn't, people weren't really like sharing strategies and whatnot the way they do now. And like, there's TMG, there's all these discussions. Morning, Dave. Oh my god, bro, here goes Chrissy with a random level. Yeah, what's funny is that, like, Kyle basically gives his entire strategy away every day, and people just can't trade it anyway. It's just when you're brand new, like when you just don't know what to learn and where to learn from, that really is like, I would have loved that. I would have loved to learn on that, but not like I would have traded it well, but still would have been cool to start in the right place. Bro, me and Dom used to be buying like new high of days with options. Insane. It's getting ripped left and right. That's so bad. These guys are watching the Fib buy zone. I see. That's cool, yeah. Not bad. No, we're not. It's all good, bro. You don't want us to push? See how that 5 minute closes there? Go from there. Like I said, now I'm not in the rush this morning, especially after getting ripped yesterday. And I shouldn't have, like, I had perfect setups that worked. I just chose the one that I didn't think too much about. So this morning, taking it slow. Oh, one MNQ only? What's the point of that? Oh, you might be on a self-funded account, huh? I guess that feels different. Yeah, 5 minutes shaping up nice. Prior to 138 fib. The fib from yesterday's low. Nicely done. Yeah, it looks good. I like that. Always nice when you can throw a fib on something to add confluence. Nah, bro, I'm not pushing. Only you and Chrissy. No position for me. Wow. What a bid. Would have loved to see this at 650. I mean, it was still fib buy zone too, but that's how the fish flop sometimes, man. This is a fib overnight low to overnight high, and it's the 60, 61. See? Overnight low to overnight high, 61, like to the tick, bro. Almost to the tick. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that. I just can't lean on fib by itself, man. It's a little. I could obviously like I could execute the trade, but then I'll just be mad at myself if it doesn't work. When I review it later, I'll be like, man, why did you even take this? It's not that great. Unless you're really sold on this uptrend, which I am, but at the same time, I still want to lean on some sort of a level. Bro, there's one of my first, I was telling Rain Man about this yesterday. I read a book when I was first starting trading, like not 5 years ago, like 6-7 years ago. Some guy wrote a book on trading psychology, and he like threw in one of his strategies in there at the end of the book, and his entire strategy was just wait for, or like once you see some sort of a trend move, pull out your fib and buy the 50-61% pullback. That's it. And then sell into that swing high. That's his entire strategy. It's crazy, but it works. I mean, it mathematically does work too, like the odds of that. Just like if you're a VWAP trader, you know, statistically it works. You just have to execute all of them every time you see it. Keep flipping that coin with a 70% hit rate. Yeah, I agree, Dave. I think it's the best one out of all of them. 61. It's just one of the ones that I see get hit the most and actually deliver. Dang, very nice trade, Albert. You're shorting right now, bro? That's crazy. I mean, could make a case, but I'm like way too bullish on this recent uptrend. It's hard for me to short anywhere. It's 5 minute looks good for you though, Dom. Very good. Are you set on that for real? When I'm done? I feel it. I don't see what made you short 700 though. Besides this right here. Whatever, man. Traders trade. Everybody's doing something this morning. That makes sense to me. Makes no sense to me. Send it. Well, Damn, Daisy got ripped, huh? What up, good Mago man? How the hell are you? What's wrong with the music, bro? This was per your request. Dude, I can't play that here. Nah, I can't play Saddam's birthday. You could drop a link though. Let the people know the vibe. Bro, why am I getting ripped in the think tank though? These guys are killing me. You guys are funny. That made my day. Made my morning. New high of day. Where is it? Alright, bro. This fucking bot's pissing me off. RTY ripping, where would you have taken that, Des? Right here? Yeah, keep your focus here, buddy. No, I slept on that, Dave. That's so clean too. I was not even considering it. That is very nice. That is very nice. Yeah, the 1 minute's clean. Morning, Ray. What's going on, sir? Trading the XFA today, or? Alright, at this point, the only thing I'll be interested in is a break and retest of the overnight high. I pretty much don't got nothing here at all-time highs to work with. Oh my god. I'm not trading an imaginary line, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Not here. Later, Albert. You wouldn't have to do this if you full ported, by the way. If you would have bought 20 contracts instead of one. Instead of one. Jesus Christ, bro. I sound like Morty this morning. Oh, that's funny. Bro said I look like a catfish. Kind of like this up thrust. Think that's gonna stop me, Chrissy? Think a guy who longs random levels is gonna stop me? I'd rather get ripped on my own accord. The dough man. Don't you guys want to see a pullback into VWAP and the fib buy zone intraday? I'll pull it for you. This thing will probably never trigger. I was gonna see if this follow through gives, I mean, this 5-minute or 2-minute gives some follow through, but nope. What do you want me to play, Drake? Sounds a lot like that song Chrissy suggested earlier. This action sucks for real. All-time high sucks. Can't do nothing with this. Can't do nothing with this. I'd still be willing to do an up thrust here. If we get a higher time frame signal, like a 5 or 15. Put some risk out there. What's up, man? Chrissy, are you still here? Dude, you're worse than me, bro. Over there selling for 4-point profit. One contract at that. Like, well, what are you locking in? What are you locking in, like $5? Oh, it's funny. Very tight risk. Now why don't you let the whole thing hit your take profit? I've never seen you scale out into a stop. Stops aren't even 10 points. That's lovely. Wish I could do that. Yeah, probably. Probably going to 25K, bro. Damn. With no real entry. That's the thing. I have yet to even see a mid signal. They're all just bad. Like, I can't. I don't know, man. I like this trade that Dave took. That's about it. Everything else sucks. Bro, I just gotta close this whole browser. What you sent me is on loop. All right, man. Can we get a please? What's up, Mighty Samurai? Been a minute since I've seen you, buddy. All good. Still no trades. Nothing to do. How'd you do? You pass? Let's go. Congrats. Congratulations, sir. Yep. Now pray that we all get a setup today. I'll give this thing another 30 minutes and then I'll probably shut it down. Just not really favorable action here. None really, just this. That 650 I mentioned that I was watching. Right there. That's not even. Like that. And that was right there. Hate trading into a reference point? Like what? I can't even call it a reference point. Just straight no man's land. Oh yeah? From where? Where is the key from, Chrissy? From last year's all-time highs? I don't know, man. Let's see, 600. Yeah, very, very key, man. Very key. Just like 599 and everything else. Make every level a key. Make every number a key level, yeah? Bro. No, it's not, because I looked at it when you said that, and it's really not. What is key? What is key about this? This little overnight high or low? Yesterday's high? I mean, not yesterday, the contract roll high? Oh my god, yeah, bro, get out of here. This is not even that significant. I am gonna lose it, man. Every time you and Rain Man start talking about some imaginary levels, frustrates me into tilt. Passive incomes, bro, unless you have like over 100K, there's no such thing as passive income. Nothing you invest is going to give you enough return. Unless you're actively doing something about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the only way you get a passive income is if you buy something like really expensive. Like hundreds of thousands worth of SPY or put in like some high yield savings account or real estate. But like I said, that's all. Like, you need to have money for that. Yeah, exactly. Bro's about to scam him into trading. And then trading is not a passive income at all. It's very much active. Or you could buy a bot. You could buy a trading bot and hope it saves you. But also requires money. Also requires capital. Give this thing a stab. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Whatever you do, don't trade real money until you have a proven strategy. That's a mistake. That's a mistake I think everyone here made. Just unloading your own money until you have a proven strategy and you're just constantly taking losses on your own dime. Not worth it. If I could start all over again, I would 100% just either paper trade or not paper trade at all, just journal and like gather data, backtest and all that stuff. Until I found something that has edge, and then I would probably put my money on it, buy a paper account. But yeah. The nice thing is that you're 18. Like, you could take the next 3 to 5 years and become really good at something. So by the time that you're in your mid-20s, while all your friends are getting fat and getting pregnant, you could make something out of yourself. Bro didn't like it. That's funny. Yeah. He's the truth. Bro is 28, but he's a straight mammoth. Going extinct. Not for real though. That's the best thing you could do at 18. Pick a high earning skill like sales or trading or anything that has no profit cap in the career growth, and just lock in. About to get stopped out on this thing. Bro lives in the South Asia, Texas. Yeah, bro, I seen some dude. There's some guy on IG, on Instagram, some Indian dude, and he's like trying all the Western products. This dude will save up money and then drive like a whole day to a store to buy a cola or a Snickers or something like that. It's funny. Just a different world. Person go to school. There we go. Come on, stop me out so I can move on with my day. At this point, I look forward to getting stopped out, man. I just move on with my day. Always tough when there's conflicting candles. Like this 15-minute, very much against me, especially if it shows follow through right here. Could very much retest intra 50%. But at the same time, I'm not the only buyer here. So the idea wasn't too bad. I have no clue, bro. But TJR came from like a rich family, bro. So he started with abundance of money and capital. It's, I don't know, kind of hard to look up to him. All right, there you go, Chrissy. What's up? What do you want? If I had another account to trade with, I would probably short here. Just a lower high off overnight high with the 15-minute. But I don't have another account. I'm not active anyway. So that said, see you guys tomorrow. That's it, one and done.